damn it to hell.
Well, so it's come to that.
Sorry, I was just...
You were just talking to yourself, I know. Well, I'm relieved, actually. At least I know that you are confiding to somebody in this family.
Look, if you're revving up for an Allen bashing this morning, you're going to have to excuse me. I'm not in the mood.
Hey, I was kidding.
Well, I'm not primed for hilarity today.
You haven't been primed for almost anything these days. How long can you go on?
Monica, I'm sorry if you find me less than engaging, but withdrawal tends to have that kind of effect.
Wait a minute.
Wait, perhaps you should find someone a bit more entertaining for you while I'm temporarily indisposed.
Look, this is not an attack, Alan. I am concerned. Don't you feel like lonely? I don't know. Don't you miss being close? Look, I know you have your meetings where you connect with people, but I don't know. Maybe I feel neglectful, I guess.
Some journeys one has to take alone.
Well, I know that. Is recovery one of them?
Monica, I appreciate you caring, but you're just going to have to be patient and wait this out, okay?
I'm not really that patient a person, Alan, and I think it is time that I got involved. I mean that. And don't think of this as wait, I don't mean this as an edict or anything like that. I just want to be involved with your recovery, okay?
And how would you go about doing that?
Well, codependency meetings, perhaps?
That's really a bad idea, Monica. You're already overextended in your time. I mean, you're doing my job as well as yours. If you took up any more time, Monica, I'd be feeling guiltier than I already do.
I want to do this, Alan.
Besides, I can barely see you sitting at a meeting with a bunch of hand-wringing martyrs. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't have said that. I meant it only insofar as it relates to myself. You know, I got myself into this hole, Monica, and I'm going to have to dig myself out under my own power.
I'm just talking maybe about some therapy so we can reconnect, okay?
What, a marital referee?
Okay, fine. Sure. Someone with a PhD, maybe a soundproof room and a couple of, you know, plastic bats.
Has anyone seen or heard from Jason?
You're not asking me, are you?
He's gone.
What do you mean he's gone? Gone where?
I wish I knew. He's vanished. And so has Michael.
Check it out. See anything familiar?
Oh my God. What? Look, it's the same pose. It's the same bare body, except it was a different face.
Maybe this is the original photograph.
I know that face from somewhere. Samantha Shades, the lip gloss. Mm-hmm. Remember, she was really popular.
Yeah, I remember that campaign. Heaven's Essence.
Yeah.
Remember that shot was everywhere, and she was carrying a puppy.
It was a little white poodle.
Right, with a tam on its head. Yeah.
You remember all this?
Oh, yeah, they used that shot all over the place. I mean, bus shelters, billboards, you name it.
So now we know we're dealing with pros. Yeah, unfortunately, we're no closer to the source. And we will be once we talk to the lip gloss girl. Tracking her down could take months. For the mentally challenged, maybe. Emily, what's the name of your agency again?
Downtown Faces.
That's right. Well, chances are they have a website. And the chances that they handle this girl are slim to minuscule. Just what we need, encouragement. All I'm saying is... Fine. You go do the averages and I'll do what has to be done, all right?
Why? Why?
There is no answer.
Brenda pulled herself out of a shattered plane. Why did they let her fight her way back? Why did they give us a chance to hope and plan? And why did they rip us apart as soon as we had it right?
Don't look for reasons. There are no reasons.
Did we ask for too much? Were we greedy? Or were we too happy for nature to bear?
You're gonna make yourself crazy.
We knew we were lucky. And we were grateful. Were we not grateful enough?
Don't do this to yourself.
Or was it arrogance? Was it my
Please just stop.
arrogance?
Stop, okay?
Maybe I was just too bloody sure of myself. You know, I swore to Brenda that nothing could break us. Not the fear, not the illness, nothing on earth. Whatever fate threw our way, we'd weather. And I promised. I promised her, and I believed that in my soul.
And you were right. Hey, you were right.
No, I was a damn fool.
No, stop. You...
Why didn't I run the moment I saw Veronica's face? Why didn't I whisk Brenda out of her grasp? Why did I let Veronica near?
You had no way of knowing.
Yes, I did. One look at that woman, and my nerve endings started to hiss. Veronica was a walking omen. And there were too many warning signs not to see it.
But she was Brenda's mother.
She was a curse. And now there's no Brenda. Brenda's gone.
General Hospital, brought to you by...
Suddenly, the voice at the end of the line is someone totally new. Yes, you've reached the Dock Workers Union. We've experienced some changes in management.
That doesn't mean that...
So naturally, I called the penthouse. The number is no longer in service.
And of course, the new one is unlisted, just like the old one.
Bingo.
I don't like the sound of this.
He's moved out of the penthouse. No forwarding address, just a wave to the doorman. That's all I could get with a hefty bribe.
Wait a minute. Maybe he has just gone into hiding because of the limo sabotage.
We don't even know that Jason's alive. He could be lying at the bottom of the Port Charles
Don't
River.
even think that, Alan.
I knew it. I knew it was just a matter of time. I was hoping that his luck would hold until he could get out. Oh, God, please don't do this, please.
Don't bother calling the Pier Avenue warehouse.
Commissioner Scorpio, please. Yes, I will hold, but please, would you tell him that it is Monica Quartermain calling and this is urgent?
My son and my grandson?
You think the police are up on this?
Mac is not going to lose track of Robin, believe me.
This is the final blow. I'm never going to recover from this. I can't go on. Not if my boy's been killed. I can't.
Weingarten, Whitehead, Wong, Young, Younger. Whoa. Shelley Younger. No, different eyes. The person we're looking for isn't here. As much as I'd hate to agree with you, you know what? She's got to be here somewhere.
Bora Bora, under a rock. No, she hasn't anything to be ashamed of.
Neither do you, Emily. Feel free to input brilliant suggestions, Nicholas. There's nothing more we can do tonight. That was helpful. And tomorrow, we'll contact Samantha Shade's headquarters, and obviously they'll be able to contact the girl. As prehistoric methods go, that wasn't too bad.
You know, you guys are like 3 really cool, generous people. How did I possibly drag you into this?
You didn't drag us, Emily. We volunteered. It's not like you posed for some smut peddler either. You didn't ask for this.
Em, you were minding your own business. Someone messed with your life. Not because of something you did or how you look or act. You weren't sending out vibes saying, exploit me. You weren't bothering anybody, and this creep decides to jump in and muck up your entire world because he thinks he's not going to get caught.
Personally, I'd get a lot of satisfaction out of proving the slime bag wrong. Yeah, Emily, we won't let anybody hurt you, okay?
You guys, how can I ever thank you?
By not giving up.
My mother begged Dad to leave the force. You know, be a coach, be a teacher, work in a store. You know, and I was right in line. pitching safety. You know, I couldn't stand the thought of my father getting killed. And whenever I'd go to work, I'd have these huge flashes of somebody, you know, shooting him down. And then one day it happened. Just like that. We lost him. You know, not like we always thought we would. Jax, my father died in his fishing boat on a beautiful summer day. Freak collision in the water.
I'm sorry. I've been self-indulgent.
No, that's not the point. This blaming yourself, it has to stop. I mean, we can protect the people that we love all we want, but there's no foolproof way of keeping them safe. You made Brenda really happy. You should give yourself credit for that. Stop bashing yourself with the should-haves.
I know. I have to live with the way things are.
I know that sounds impossible right now, but this pain that you're feeling, it goes away. I know because I've lost people. I mean, not the love of my life or anything.
You lost your parents. That was devastating. You don't get another mother or dad. The door to your youth is permanently shut, and your life can never be the same. It's like that now. The door to the magic part of my life has been slammed shut.
I know you think that now.
You know, some people, they live for decades and they never feel it at all. Some people aren't even convinced that magic truly exists.
It can happen again.
No. I had it once. And it was magnificent. But that door can't open again.
Have you eaten or slept?
I'm all right.
How long are you planning on staying? You do realize that they'll revoke your bail if they find out you've left town.
Well, with any luck, they won't.
Jax, I'm sorry, but it's gonna take more than luck. This came.
What is it?
It's from the feds.
Later, okay?
And you have to deal with it now. They're offering some kind of deal. I don't know the specifics, but I do know they're watching the time, and you have 15 hours to get back to them in person, not by phone.
Why would I want to deal with the feds, huh? They have absolutely nothing on me.
Well, they have your brother and your father. Apparently, this could get them off.
Which is what? A goal of mine? Of any interest to me at all? J&J Jacks of Alaska. The house of lies that tumbled. Why should I lift a finger to get them out?
Look, either way, you're gonna have to show up to accept the deal or turn it down.
How long again?
15 hours. You'll need a flight ASAP. I'll be happy to give you my ticket.
I booked a return flight.
Oh.
What, do you think I'd fade into the sunset and disappear?
I didn't know what to expect. But the feds will think you split.
This is the place where I just needed to be here.
You need a ride to the airport?
I got a rental car.
Great, I'll meet you there. What airline?
Pan Global.
Good, it's the same as mine. I'll see you at the terminal. Please, weigh out all your options. You'll hate yourself later if you don't. And you don't have to agree on anything, but, you're asking for trouble if you don't show up. Pan Global. The ticket counter.
How long will it take to download? It's the first photograph I've tried. State-of-the-art computer. Seems like a waste of time to me. I bet your idea of research is sending the serfs to the rare book room. Even my serfs are computer literate. Far beyond what they teach at Port Charles High School, I'm sure.
Whose is this?
Mine?
Have you read it?
No, I use it as free weight for biceps. See, it really pumps them up.
Wanna try?
Did you think it was really sappy, gushy? Come on, I can take it.
Romantic.
Okay.
I read it twice.
I read it 3 times.
You're so opposites than what I thought you were.
Oh, I make it that way. You know, kind of like a sign. This property is guarded by attack dogs.
Except there are no dogs.
Just a mean canine tape and stereo and surround sound.
No, I wish I would have known that back when you needed a friend.
Well, it just so happens, if you're still interested, I may have an opening.
There's something we need to clarify. So much for the 10-second truce. Not unless you feel compelled to broadcast Emily's problem. Oh, right, I'm gonna spread it around. Maybe turn out a newsletter or something. Then I have your word. It goes without saying. Nothing goes without saying. Especially when it comes to me and you, Lucky. Need I remind you of your behavior when I found out Elizabeth That was attacked? completely different, man.
Yeah, it certainly was. My word wasn't sufficient enough for you. I gave you a verbal commitment.
Fine. My lips are sealed. You want me to cross my heart and hope to die?
What?
Colloquial expression meaning you made your point. Could we move on?
Yeah. Elizabeth seems happier.
Now, Elizabeth is incredibly strong. Not isn't tough. I mean, it's not about that. It's just like no one else. She's totally there.
Nicholas, it's getting late. We should probably go home.
Yeah. This might take hours. Maybe I should just leave the laptop with you. I mean, you never know. You might get seized with a flash of brilliance.
So you wouldn't mind if I hawked this thing for a functional set of wheels, would you?
No, there will be no hawking Nicholas's laptop. At least not until we get a lock on the blackmailers.
But after that, it's any man's game, right?
Yeah. Business as usual. Emily?
Bye. So, I guess we should hook up tomorrow then. Yeah, why don't we meet at Kelly's after school?
Okay.
See you then. Bye, guys.
You tired?
No, you?
Detective work makes me want to eat.
Oh, well, today's specials would be popcorn.
Does it come with a movie on the side?
How about a light show?
Check out that sky.
We have front row seats. And air conditioning. All compliments of the Canadian front.
Compliments of my favorite season.
Autumn?
You know, I've been weighing the seasons all my life, and I finally just decided in favor of fall.
You want my shirt?
So you can freeze? No, I'm gonna go get some sweaters.
All right. I'm on the popcorn. I'll meet you back here in 10.
Okay.
Okay.
When did that happen?
What? How bad?
No one told us.
Where is he? Is he hurt?
Michael all right?
But Mac, I've got to go because I've got to tell the rest of the family, okay?
Tell me.
bye.
Tell me, is Jason still alive?
Alive? He's a lot better than alive. Yes, he is alive. He's fine. Finer than he's been in a long time. He left the organization.
You mean he's resigned?
Well, resigned, retired, whatever you want to call it.
So now he's where? With Sonny?
No, he's with Robin in Brenda's cottage, and he has no intention of leaving town.
Back up. Something's missing. It's not that easy to walk away.
Yeah, maybe not for your standard thug, but there's nothing standard about Jason. There's always been something special about him. Even now it sets him apart.
Apparently, he cut some kind of a deal.
So that's it? He's in and now he's out?
Well, I guess that limo explosion put the fear of God in him.
Fear? Jason?
Well, for Michael and for Robin.
It's obvious that your brother has regained some of the brain cells that you managed to destroy. Try to conceal some of your disappointment.
Jack's brothers. Jack's brothers. Wait a minute. There's got to be some kind of connection there.
This is the first step.
There's no way it's a coincidence. The Jack's brothers landing in jail.
Our boy is coming home.
Get a grip.
I beg your pardon?
Look, it doesn't matter what Jason does, whether he's racketeering or a rocket scientist.
Maybe it doesn't matter to you.
He has no use for this family.
He has no use for you, the drunken sot that rammed him into a tree.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Could we just have one little moment of happiness around here?
Did he fill us in? Did he fill us in on the move? Did he leave any forward address? Huh? Like, just don't set an extra place set at the table or pull any high chairs out of the attic just yet.
I don't care what he did. What he did do was leave the organization. More than that, I'm not going to ask.
Well, I will ask. What's more, I will expect. There's never been more reason for hope.
You are kidding yourself.
What? Are you so threatened? Are you so sorry that somebody actually didn't kill your brother?
You think... You don't honestly... You really think that I want Jason dead?
No, AJ, he didn't mean a word of it. What a terrible thing to say, Alan.
Oh, excuse me. I'm the bad guy. I'm elated that Jason's coming home.
Coming home?
There you are. You are so relentlessly negative, you can't bear me to be happy for my son.
Excuse me, AJ is your son too, Alan.
I count on you for destructive remarks, but this one takes the cake.
Oh, you want to delve into the destructive realm? I mean, that's where your talents really lie. Because you have got to be the only jealous brother who actually managed to destroy the favorite son.
Alan, stop this.
I've always known that your gifts were slight, but let's really have a look at what you've managed to achieve. You took an automobile and a bottle of booze, and you managed to resculpt the entire family dynamic.
And you'll never stop reminding me.
And you will never change. Your deep-seated feelings of inadequacy are always going to warp your view of life.
Accurate feelings, right, Dad?
Could we all calm down, please?
Jason has accomplished the impossible, and you can't be happy. All you can do is just spew venom and doubt. Well, I'm not going to listen to it, you understand me? Least of all from you.
Look, if Jason wants to get out of the business...
Finally, there is a reason for hope, and you won't let me be happy. Wasn't it enough that you scrambled your brother's brains all over the place? Wasn't it enough that you managed to destroy this brilliant boy's future as well as mine? Because you were the one who sent me on the downward spiral. You were the one who put me on the road to hell.
Alan, for God's sakes, what are you asking here?
It's my fault. You got hooked on pills.
What happened to taking a journey by yourself, Alan, being responsible for your own mistakes?
Not all pain is physical. Not all pain can be endured. I was in mortal pain even before your lover managed to take a scalpel to my hand.
Well, if by some miracle Jason were to come back to this house, the venom in this family would definitely drive him away.
Perfect. Blame it on me. Good idea. I've got a better idea. Why don't you throw a party in Jason's honor and allow AJ over here to invite him? And if by chance Jason doesn't come, blame it on me.
I have no idea what that was all about. But it wasn't about you.
Yeah, well... on the other hand, as the root of all evil, I Guess it's nice to be cast in the lead role.
Look, AJ, you've been through withdrawal. You know how distorted things can get.
I'm used to being Dad's whipping boy.
Look, you saw how irrational he was. That has to be withdrawal. I mean, these are mood swings. They're not going to last forever. He's going to get better, AJ. He is.
You and Emily had a lot to say to each other.
Oh, yeah, you know, I really feel bad for her.
Me too. It's a tough thing. I mean, it's nothing like what you had to go through, though.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You told her?
Well, I was trying to explain how I can relate. You know, the poor girl is so embarrassed. I just wanted to let her know that I've been there and back.
Back is the word. You realize something. Emily's the first person you've told. Not people who pulled it out of you, but I just mean this is the first time you've offered it.
I guess so. Except for the cops.
Nah, it was way different.
True. You know, I think it helped her.
What did it do to you?
I feel fine.
Seems like it. And from here, it looks like a quantum leap. What did it feel like from your end?
I guess sort of like that.
Flight 989 is boarding now. Miss Ardanowski, I'm afraid we can't switch your flight. This one's booked.
Thanks.
Well, you've got to get back.
Gate 3, it's a bit of a walk.
Now boarding at gate
If I were you, I'd hurry.
I need to thank you.
No, you don't have time for that. Listen, go or you're going to miss your flight. It's 13 hours and 45 minutes.
So what time I need to make up my mind?
Well, then you can do that when you get back to headquarters, when you race in to make the deadline.
Your parents must have been good people.
Last call, command level flight 989.
Can we do this back in Port
boarding
Charles?
at gate number 3.
Jax, please, I'm begging you, don't miss this flight.
Thanks.
Nicholas, what a throwback. It's like he's waiting for everyone to bow.
I didn't get that feeling.
You? Well, you wouldn't bow to the Emperor of the Universe, would you?
And you would.
He got me there.
You know, it's so wild to see you work with your brother.
Don't call him that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant your mother's other son. It's like Groucho and Harpo.
Excuse me?
You would never know the two are related. It doesn't hit you at first. Groucho always talking, Harpo silent.
So which Marx brother would I be?
You would be in a different movie altogether. About two handsome brothers who would
Nicholas?
come together.
Handsome? Give me a break. You're attracted to wax figures.
I'm attracted to people more like you.
Feel free to expand.
Okay. That light in your eye, you know, that sort of twinkle, you don't see that a lot. And the way your eyes change colors, the way you look at me.
I'll let you know a secret. My eyes don't twinkle when you're not around.
Oh, yes, they do. Lucky I've watched you. Watching you was my all-consuming hobby. So much for subtlety.
Subtlety's fine, you know, as far as it goes. You see, it only goes so far. Subtleties. That sweater looks pretty. When what you really mean is, I love your mouth.
Are we speaking hypothetically?
Mm-mm. I'm talking about this one right there.
Hi, Graham. Can I get you something, maybe to drink, eat, radical concept, both?
No, don't bother, I'm fine.
Well, it's not a bother, really. I mean, if you want to talk about it, bother, that'd be you slaving over a computer screen all day?
It was mostly Lucky.
No, it was both of you guys. What? It was. I'm serious. You spurred him on.
Okay, if irritation inspires, yes.
Sit. Come on. You know, if it weren't for you, I would have never been on this mission. I would have crawled into a hole and died. I probably would have given up modeling and pulled out a huge chunk of my life, including never showing my face in public ever again. What?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's just, it's very endearing the way that,
Well, the way that I what?
well, the sweeping terms that you use sometimes.
Are you sure that's a good thing?
Coming from you, it's delightful, yes.
Well, it is true, though. I mean, my life would be completely destroyed. Or maybe that's a little bit dramatic. What I mean is that I'd be really
I know what you mean. You're scared. And I promise you, I'll do whatever I can to take that fear away. We're gonna find this or these extortionists, and they're gonna regret everything that they've ever done to you.
I really appreciate
No, it's nothing compared to the kindness you've given to me. I won't forget how you helped me get my speech back.
Oh, well, that was mostly Robin.
Yeah, well, you opened the doors that gave her access. All right.
Oh, you know, I make an incredible hot fudge sundae if you want to stay for a little while.
Listen. Go to bed, okay? We have a long day ahead of us.
You are in luck. Oh, no pun intended. I just didn't know if you'd still be here, but it's very good that you are.
Let me guess you won the lottery and you need someone to hang the piñata?
Well, it's not quite that exciting, but I did make a stop on my way home from work. Have one whiff.
Wow. Chocolate chip cookies?
Straight from McPherson's oven.
Wow.
Graham, we're eating popcorn.
Oh.
Well, I always have room for chocolate chip.
Oh. Well, then I'll get a plate and a pitcher of milk, and we'll see how long Elizabeth holds out. Things are getting a little nippy. Why don't you join me inside? I just rented the world's funniest romantic comedy. At least that's what the nurses insist.
Well, you were the one that wanted to watch a movie.
Gotta be careful what I ask for.
Milk and cookies. Whoop-de-doo. When were you ever this thrilled?
Hey, I happen to be fond of chocolate chip. Not to mention the company.
Me, you, and Graham. Oh, it's camp party. Better be careful, though. You might find yourself getting tucked in.
Oh, well, there's something worth sticking around for. Hey, a man can hope, can't he?
Alan?
It's me, Mom.
Ah, what are you up to?
Do you ever feel like horrible disasters can turn into really good things?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of nature's way of balancing things out. You coming up to bed soon?
Yeah, in a little while.
Well, don't be too late. School, you know.
Night, Mom.
Sweet dreams.
No question about it.
Are you feeling comfortable here?
Yeah. I like going out and being on the ground instead of having to take an elevator.
Yeah.
I like the smell of the trees, don't we? Yeah, and we like the views from the kitchen windows.
Me too. I miss Brenda a lot, but I felt closer to her here than at the penthouse. I hope we found Jax. It would be so awful.
Jax will be all right. What's the matter?
The
This much happiness may take a little while to get used to.
We're not going anywhere. So take your time. All right, kiddo. Oh, buddy. Yeah, yeah. It was luck that brought you into my life. I looked out for you when you were in danger, and I brought you back to me after Sonny Corinthos left you in ruins. I'm the luckiest man on earth, Brenda, and that's not going to change now. You and I will always be together. Loving, happy, and most of all, healthy. That's what's meant to be. And that's what's going to happen. On the next General Hospital.
I don't recall asking you to meet me here.
I owned the hotel.
All you have to do is testify against your father and your brother.
I'm in recovery now. You're a liar. You leave or I'm going to throw you out.
This is Lisa McCree.
And Kevin Newman. Tomorrow we'll have the latest on the path of Hurricane George.
Plus the college professor who led an 18-year fight to free 4 innocent men, and Michael J. Fox tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Want the inside scoop into what's ahead for Jax? Visit General Hospital and all your favorite characters only at abc.com.